Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another segment of TSL. I'm one of your hosts, Tatiana Hernandez. My other lovely host, Michaela Young, will be discussing about Robert Kraft's sex scandal, and then Georgia Rowley over there on Martina Navratilova backlash towards the LGBT community. So, you guys, do you ever wanted to be a Jedi when you were growing up or now?
I have growing up because I used to watch all the Star Wars movies all the time.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. No, I was a Twilight kid.
Oh.
So I was never into any of those Star Wars or Harry Potter.
Aww.
But if you got some vampires and werewolves, call me.
Will do. But now, in France, Fencing Federation has officially recognized lightsaber dueling as a competitive sport. The iconic George Lucas film has the same status as traditional fencing, this is truly exciting. And as a big fan of Star Wars, lightsaber dueling would be actually wonderful to watch. Would you guys watch it?
I would, because I've always when I was watching the movies growing up, I was always interested on the fight scenes.
Yeah.
I guess if it's fighting,
Yeah.
I'll watch, but,
Yeah. I will definitely watch it. I feel like it would just be super exciting and, thrilling the entire time. Every official LED lit lightsaber will have a chip inside that would produce an electric rumble when it hits. According to the Associated Press, strikes to the head and body are worth 5 points, to the arm and leg, 3 points, and onto the hand, which is funny, is 1 point. The first to 15 points will win. I wonder how fast the dueling will last. I feel like they will go pretty fast because if you see in the movies, they go really, really fast. So I wonder how fast it would be. So, yeah. If the players don't get there in time or both fighters reaches 10 points around the same time, it will go to sudden death, which is whoever lands a head or body hit will win.
sounds like my type of party.
Right. But don't worry, every Jedi will have a protective and hefty body armor that no one can get hurt. If this is successful in France, I hope it gets popular here in the United States and around the world. Children and adults in France are enjoying it, and they actually will be trained by proper Jedis in the France Fencing Federation. So I hope this gets really, really popular, and you never know, maybe it will be in the Olympics, which would be really, really cool. Now to Georgia Rowley on the controversial backlash on the LGBT community.
Martina Navratilova has been receiving backlash for the past couple of days for the rude remarks she made towards the LGBT community. She has said that trans women should not be competing in women's tennis because it would be unfair. Back in December, she even tweeted, "You can't just proclaim yourself a female and be able to compete against women. There must be some standards. Having a penis and competing as a woman would not fit that standard."
That's harsh.
Very.
I personally think she should have done some research before tweeting this, because in order to compete in women's tennis, trans women must show that their testosterone level has been below a certain point for a year. Everybody has a fair chance out on the courts, and this rule clearly proves it. I personally think all this backlash from her is unnecessary to the LGBT community, and Martina should have thought of what she was saying before it was said. After these comments went viral, Martina was removed from the advisory board that supports all LGBT sports people. She was an ambassador for many years, and unfortunately she won't be anymore. This will be a lesson for the Grand Slam winner, and hopefully the next time she speaks up about something, she can do some research about it.
I totally agree.
Maybe she'll be able to grow from this experience. Now here's Michaela with talking about what's going on with Robert Kraft.
So, just when I thought people was warming up to the New England Patriots and seeing why Boston has the greatest sport teams, we get hit with something else. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft is facing charges of misdemeanor solicitation of prostitution after he was videotaped twice paying for sex at an illicit massage parlor place in Florida. Kraft was one of the 25 people that was said to possibly encounter any charges. However, the individuals that have been named as having solicited prostitutes could be facing either a first or second degree misdemeanor for each count. A second degree charge carries up to 60-day jail sentence and a $500 fee. And if charged, a first degree charge carries up to a year in jail and a $1,000 fine. If I have to be honest with you, if any of the individuals are wealthy as Kraft, it's going to be difficult to give them any type of jail time. So with the news breaking, the NFL has also released this statement. Our personal conduct policy applies equally to everyone in the NFL. We will handle this allegation in the same way we would handle any issue under the policy. They go on to say, we are seeking a full understanding of the facts while ensuring that we do not interfere with the ongoing law enforcement investigation. We will take appropriate action as warranted based on the facts. So, if any charges will be issued, we will not know until the upcoming week. Something like this could cost a franchise millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But I truly have a feeling that this might not be a deal breaker for the ownership of the team. Robert Kraft is known to have many connections, so if this is true, I don't see him facing any type of jail time. But anyway, all right, folks, that is all I have today. This is TSL. On behalf of Tatiana Hernandez and Georgia Rowley, I'm Michaela Young, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.